Did you end up seeing the Sonic movie?
We watched it together.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
I thought we had something special.
We did.
When he had that chili dog. But okay.
Did he eat the chili dog in the movie?
Keep going.
I've only watched the movie once since I saw it in theaters. To tell you the truth, I didn't have the best time watching it. I mean, obviously the experience was lovely. I loved the part where you like sat on my lap, and I got to whisper sweet things in your ear.
Did I jostle you right? I was trying to go for like not a straight up down motion, but kind of like
no. I liked
kind of like cutting a piece of wood with like a wood shaper.
No, that was perfect. Okay. That was perfect, to be honest. And obviously with those AMC seats, you got them reclined back just the way Kim Jong-il would have wanted us to have. Wait, what's the Chinese leader's name?
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping. Yeah, he likes it. He likes it.
What a lovely man.
Yes, yeah, we love him.
We are big fans of the Chinese Communist Party.
Exactly. Please publish this video in your region so we can
cue the loyalist song.
No,
there's what I'm referring to. You can put this in the
post. Yeah.
But it's a really. Oh, I should show you the video. But basically, the famous version of it is this like black guy standing there singing it out as like he is deeply indoctrinated.
Yeah.
And he's just singing like the
Do they have black people in China?
No, he's from another country, but he's just been warped so much that he is completely loyal to the government.
There was a guy in my class, the one I was telling Eduardo about it. He could probably communicate this to you, but my freaking current events COVID-19 class the other day, this kid just went off, like talking about how there is no ethical consumption under capitalism, and China is the ultimate government, and we should all be like them. And like, oh my god, I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit so bad.
Well, I guess he's not an ally of the Uyghurs.
Yeah, human rights violations don't seem to bother communists that much.
Which I'm sure
historically,
I'm sure that won't be a problem if the communists get elected in the U.S. I'm sure they.
I really love how this video is starting out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm keeping.
Are we talking about Sonic colors?
I'm keeping all this in. Keeping all this in.
I was promised.
No. We're not. We're not. We're gonna play Sonic Colors later, and that will be an epic part of. It'll be like our full-length content, but this is gonna be like my video essay type thing.
I want to see the glitches.
Yeah. No, you'll see them. I only played the first level, and... Okay, the topic is the movie. The Sonic movie. And how it really wasn't that good.
So what are we talking about?
That is the topic of the video.
The Sonic movie.
I'm going to be making my case for why the Sonic movie wasn't that good. Because it got really good reviews.
Wow, hot take.
People treated it like it was the best gaming movie of the century.
It was, but the bar is just...
On a side tangent.
Don't say it. Don't you talk about the Mario movie.
I cannot believe how good the reviews for Detective Pikachu were.
Oh, okay.
Did I say? Yeah, the reviews were. Okay, there we go. I just want to have subject-verb agreement. Anyway... People talked about that movie like it was really, really good. And I went and I bought it. I bought it on Blu-ray for $25 at Target, thinking it would be a great film to watch for movie night with the boys. And we sat and we had the food, and Samuel Jackson dropped in just to give us a little hello. And it was horrid. It was absolutely horrid. I felt embarrassed watching it.
I'd like to note that you don't hear anybody else talking about the Sonic Pikachu movie anymore.
Yeah, nobody talks about it anymore.
But you know what they talk about? They talk about the Sonic movie.
They do talk about the Sonic movie. Mainly because of the big fiasco. And I don't really have to go into that. When the Sonic movie was first revealed, it was just like another round of, oh, Johnny, you're a Sonic fan, right? Take a look at this. And, obviously the design was pretty freaking bad.
How many pictures did you get sent?
So many. Oh my god. It was a whole new, growing... going to middle school as a Sonic fan, all you would hear is like, "Oh man, Johnny, take a look at this Sammy Classic Sonic fan." That's even my own sister sent me that stuff. Be like, "Oh, this is you, haha, stupid Sonic fan." But no, it was like that all over again. And the worst part was, I wasn't even surprised that it was that bad. Because Sega always finds new ways of disappointing me.
No, Sega's great.
Yeah, what's the best thing Sega's done?
Troy.
Troy?
The Empire Award. Oh no, you wouldn't know. The ones that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they do bad.
No, Sega does really bad to Sonic. They do good for some of their other franchises.
Not really.
They've got like Persona stuff, Yakuza stuff, and Monkey Ball.
But aren't they just the publishers of like Yakuza? They're not the people making it.
Okay, if they can like finance Yakuza games, there's no reason they can't pay other people to make a half decent Sonic game.
Yeah, but
it's still their call.
They would have to
property.
admit failure, and then they'd have to actually change.
You're funny, Dorian. So they fixed it. They fixed the design. They had the fellow from the Sonic comics come in and make it look actually like Sonic and not like some kind of... How would you describe it?
What do they say? Like the
Uncanny Valley, sort of, yeah.
Like, it looked a little too much like a hedgehog, but it was also looking like a first-year Blender artist made it.
It really looked like the Sonic fan film design of Sonic, kind of. Except, even that one was better. It was just really, really bad. They fixed it, and everybody's like, "Oh, Sega's the best," because they listen to their fans. Yeah. No, they listened to their quote-unquote fans because they were making fun of it on Conan, and they're like, "Oh wait, now we should actually probably change it, or otherwise the general audience, the general audience is not going to chill out for it." And so they turned the situation around, they made themselves heroes, and the movie got really good reviews. And I went and saw it, like opening week, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty early.
Yeah, no, I think it was like the week.
Yeah, we saw it with the boys.
You were excited, almost. Like,
I was really excited.
I remember you weren't dedicating yourself to be like, "Oh, this is going to be really good," but you're like, "I have hope. It could be good. I've heard good things."
It's because people, general audiences, did like it, and
that always reminds me of I think, don't quote me on who it is, but I think it's Benjamin Franklin. It's like, a person is smart, the people are not.
Yeah, the people, the masses are very, very dumb.
Yeah.
So I went and watched the movie, and it wasn't bad. It was not bad.
As a movie.
As a film.
Yeah.
But
as a
Sonic. With Sonic Colors Ultimate coming packaged with... Here, let me just grab this real quick. Oh, my pre-order bonus for buying a broken freaking port that Sega didn't even make is this sick Baby Sonic keychain.
Hey, I saw that in the 30th
Oh
anniversary.
My god, he doesn't even look that cute. He kind of looks like the original design, if I'm being honest.
I still kind of want to buy the like Knuckles bling or whatever it was.
You know what the movie 2 needs to be good? It's freaking Chow. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, bring back Chow.
The entire franchise needs Chow.
Exactly. Thank you, Dorian.
I mean, we need that Chow mobile game
to
talk about.
That would make so much money.
I mean, I hate mobile games, but it would make money.
It would make so much money. Like, I wouldn't spend any money on it. But I would be happy that a bunch of suckers are giving money to Chow. Thinking back on the movie, they really got Sonic wrong. And that's the biggest problem with the movie, is it didn't feel like I was watching a Sonic movie. Because not only did it not have any Sonic locations, it didn't like take place in Station Square.
Yeah, it wasn't on Mobius.
There were no... Where were the Freedom Fighters? Where was Sally? Guys, come on, it's good, bring it back. No, people really wanted that.
They did?
No. There's this weird, like, cave of Sonic Sat AM fans that come out every time a new project is announced, being like, "Oh, dude, my uncle who works at Sega totally told me they're bringing the Freedom Fighters back." What?
That's like the rabbit with the metal legs and all that.
Yeah.
Like the whole crew there.
Yeah.
We can do without the French one though.
Rotor, and the
Pepe Le Pew,
the skunk boy. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy St. John.
Anyway,
back to the thing we did get. It didn't really feel like Sonic.
That game makes you feel like
Sonic. There weren't a bunch of characters, which is one of the reasons why I like the series so much. They only had Sonic. And he didn't really feel like Sonic. He just kind of looked like him. If you step away from it, you sort of begin to realize that they really just did pull another Alvin and the Chipmunks with the Sonic movie.
ooh,
Because
that's a comparison.
let me describe the in very vague terms, but honest ones, how the Sonic movie unfolds. An average white dude comes into contact with an eccentric CGI creature who is young, energetic, and a scoundrel who gets him into all sorts of wacky scenarios.
Can he sing? And are there 3 of them?
Yes. Anyway.
There's Sonic 2.
Exactly. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles start a band.
Boy band.
And it's Sonic Underground.
Wait, what's Chris Chan's band?
No. Do you know what Sonic Underground is?
You mentioned it.
Okay,
I don't.
there is a very humorous comparison here that I have to explain, but that'll be later for like a later topic. So he's with this very lovable yet annoying creature who gets him into all sorts of wacky scenarios, and they go on this journey together where the ultimate conflict ends up being the risk that they end up separating and going their own ways. But ultimately, they decide in the end that they're better together, and that's pretty much it.
That's like half the movies of that genre.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, he doesn't act like Sonic at all, and people praise his character because he goes through a story arc.
He does?
Yeah, because he starts out as immature and in the beginning of the movie, and he is constantly afraid of everything, and doesn't want to get found because he doesn't want to leave Earth. But by the end of the movie, he decides that he's not going to run away and that he's going to stay.
He's kind of gay.
It's not gay.
So he went from being sensible and trying to not show himself to becoming reckless. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. We saw Baby Sonic, and he was pretty reckless, and then his wow mom told him to be sensible, and then he ends up being reckless again. So I guess the point of the movie was just cow mom.
Oh, yeah.
Degenerate. He's not as annoying as Alvin. He doesn't have a high-pitched voice. He did dual floss. The problem is, Sonic was never just defined by the same traits that define this Sonic in the Sonic movie. Sonic in the Sonic movie is very much like a corporate sort of, let's make him cute and lovable because he's vulnerable, and let's give him ADHD because that's what the general populace has. That's what our core audience wants to relate to. So he's relatable because he has doubts and things like that. But Sonic was never defined as he's energetic because he's a fast character. He was always laid back and really chill because he's completely. Sonic's character is that he's free. He's absolutely free.
He's just a guy.
He's just a dude. He's not a hero because he doesn't want to deal with the responsibility of being a hero.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. I missed the part where that's my problem.
He's doing things that are morally right in the moment, but he's not out there trying to become, the Peter Parker of the city.
No, and sometimes the fact that he acts on impulse gets him into trouble. And as much as I hate to say this, Sonic Lost World showed this in a way that I felt was pretty convincing. When he just, to give you a recap, because I think I skipped all the cutscenes in Sonic Lost World when you saw me playing it.
Yeah, you didn't let me watch it.
Anyway, in that game, it starts off and Eggman's got complete control of the Zeti, who are the
Lost Hex.
the Lost Hex, and they look like Bowser. So Eggman's got control of them with this conch shell, and Sonic's like, "Ha! Eggman, bad!" And he kicks the conch shell out of his hand. He's like, "Sonic, you idiot! You've ruined it all." And he did. He did ruin it, everything. And he saved the day in the end.
Another example of why Eggman is far superior and the best villain.
He does the same thing in Sonic Adventure 2, where you see that the villains are all, like, scheming, and they've all got all these plans. Meanwhile, for the first half of the game, Sonic is just running from the government. And then in the second half of the game, they're just chasing Eggman wherever he leads them, even if it happens to be space. They never know his full plan. They're just like, let's go get Eggman! And that's who Sonic is. He just does what he thinks is right in the moment. He's not a schemer. There's nothing cynical about it. He's a free soul. And he acts on passion, and he's got a very honorable dude. Doesn't like control. He would be very anti-government to begin with, and that's what made him cool back in the 90s, because you had, in the commercials for Sonic 1, there'd be like old people, like an old lady. You'd be like, "Oh man, I don't like Sonic because he's too fast. And I don't like his attitude. And I wish he'd be more like that nice boy Mario." And then Sonic would come up and like ruin her hair. "You little brat!" And then the Sonic movie version, he doesn't really have any of this. And people are like, "Oh, he's young. He's not supposed to be like old Sonic is. Why would I watch a Sonic movie if the main character wasn't the same?"
Well, and of course, they don't have any of the plot, like the actual story. From
Yeah,
Sonic
there's no like Chaos Emeralds. There's no ancient demons that Eggman's trying to control.
They could just forget this movie ever happened, and nothing would happen. Like nothing to the timeline would ever change.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they probably should. I mean, if it was me, Sonic 2 Sonic would never happen.
On a side note, I don't like how Sonic X did this, and now the Sonic movie is doing it, where they treat Sonic like an alien. Because I had relatives that saw the Sonic movie, and what do you think Sonic is? He's like, "Oh, he's like an alien, right?" I'm like, "No, Sonic's not a freaking alien." But they make him like
he's from
weird
Mobius.
compared to the humans. From Mobius. Stop saying that!
No. Isn't he from Mobius, right? So then he's from a different planet.
Okay, they treat Sonic like he's super weird with humans, and now we've got all this stuff where, like, oh, Eggman wants to study Sonic. They're treating it very realistically. I'm like, nah, that's unprecedented in the actual game. I like it when
I don't know why.
I don't like it when he has a romance with a human. I do like it when you've got Professor Pickle just hanging around with Sonic.
I don't know why they put it in the real world. Like why is it on Earth? Why is it not just somewhere?
Why couldn't they set the movie in like Station Square, like in Sonic Adventure? That would be perfect. I mean, Sonic Adventure is my favorite game, so I am biased.
Mainly because Sega made it, but
Yeah. The two worlds theory. Some fan asked, "Hey, why are there some Sonic games with humans and some with like animals?" The Sonic series takes place across two worlds. Some have the humans and some don't. And he just refused to elaborate. And he has yet to elaborate. Hopefully, the lore dictionary that's coming out soon will resolve some of these questions. But
nah, he's gonna make it kind of like a joke, and it's gonna be, you see
the moon's on its good half.
No, you see on the table of contents like two world theory explained. You go there, and it's just in big bold text, two world theory. Period. That's it. 10 pages of just that.
So yeah, Sonic doesn't really have attitude because he sort of acts like insecure he doesn't act insecure. He does like act sort of bratty, but never in like a Chad kind of way that Game Sonic acts. Okay, let me elaborate. He's very like stressed, and because of the plot, he's very on edge for the first half of the movie, and he does have moments of like nonchalance. I don't know,
just like a couple seconds.
It's kind of like a modern sort of.
He's got chalance for like a quip, and then he just moves on.
I never got the feeling in the Sonic movie that Sonic was. He never seemed cool. He seemed like, I don't know, like a Marvel character. You just spouts one-liners all the time. He never seemed the sort of Sonic and the Black Knight. And I always go to Sonic and the Black Knight because this is one of my favorite depictions of Sonic. Merlina's like, you realize if you go through with this, you'll be called the Kingslayer, worst of all knights. And Sonic's just like, well, I guess I can't be the hero every time.
Yeah.
Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
So confident. He's just... Oh, it's beautiful. And then in the Sonic movie, we get... I need your help. I'll never find my way on my own. Come on, just get out of here. I can't drive you to San Francisco. And then he runs off and he comes back and he's like, I'm lost. I'm covered in a fish. Ha ha ha. Dum 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 dum. You know, it's like, yes, that is kind of like, I don't know. I guess that's cocky. You know, it's certainly irreverent, but it's not cool. They reference Sonic. The fact that he calls the guy Donut Lord, it gets on my nerves.
Who? Donut
Lord.
Who'd he call Donut Lord?
The main guy. Tom the cop. He calls him Donut Lord the entire movie. Is that supposed to be cool? Is that what kids find cool these days?
Well, maybe they're trying to, like you said, for the general audience. That was a trend in what's that movie? Was the Green Girl and the like? It's a Marvel.
Inside Out?
No, it's a Marvel movie that's like kind of in its own separate thing. It's got the raccoon in it.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. I know there's like a rolling gag that he wants to be called Star-Lord.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe something like that. Maybe they were trying to make just a running gag and it just kind of died.
Sonic in that movie definitely lacks the charisma and strong chin of Chris Pratt.
Oh, you mean Mario?
Yeah, Mario. You see, now Mario's gonna be the cool and sexy one.
I'm excited to see what that movie is. There's a lot of talent in it, and at the very least,
it's gonna be entertaining, regardless of what happens. It could literally be trash, and that would probably make it better.
Yeah,
but it could also be really funny, unironically. The worst thing would be if it was a middle ground, kind of like the Sonic movie, where it was just it tried to go for an all ages demographic and came off as just sort of average. Like, it's good. It's a fine movie.
What if they actually make? I know we're talking about a different movie, but what if they make the Mario movie accurate to Mario lore, so they're actually doing things?
There is no Mario lore.
Well, in the game, they're in game locations, and they're doing things that are references.
You mean like how the Sonic movie should have been?
Yeah, but
yeah.
But I'm just trying to imagine Bowser throwing an axe with Jack Black going, "Here you go, Chris Pratt," and
he says it in the movie.
And then
I do hope they give at least some reference to the original Mario movie. I don't know what it would be. Maybe Toad would have a guitar and be like, the government, man! You know, like he was in that movie. But I am going to have to censor that because this has been pretty clean, but I do occasionally drop an F-bomb.
You know how they have cartoon physics sometimes?
Yeah.
You just, you see Toad get flattened and he's got a little head whenever they turn into the big lizard thing.
Yeah.
Right? So he just has that head for a moment and then he pops it back off. Like, oh, I'm alright.
You're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
What if there's like, they enter a cave and they've got the original fungus just...
No, just give Toad a harmonica, like around.
Yeah. or Bowser's in like the
Trust
business
fungus.
suit. He's in like the suit, and they put the hair on him, but he's still like the Bowser lizard thing.
They could do it in a number of ways. I want Big Bertha to just show up, you know, with her spiky.
Yes.
No.
Anyway, I would have preferred the original Mario Bros. Movie to the current Sonic movie.
Yeah. Because the thing is with Sonic, and I'm taking this term from Jay's reviews because I like his videos. Sonic is distinctive, which is the name of his series. I guess he kind of tried to move away from it in his Sonic Generations review because he played Sonic Colors, liked it, and then felt bad that he justifiably called Colors shit. But that's a different video. Anyways.
Oh, this is going to be interesting to edit.
It will be.
You hear?
No, I know.
But it's good. It's good.
Anyways.
At the very least, you could upload this as like a podcast. At the very least.
Probably could. The uncut. The
Patreon
uncut. Exclusive. What was I talking about? Mario movie?
Can you answer this question for this video then?
Alright, yeah.
No, I gotta think of a question.
Okay, the Sonic movie, in summation, I thought it was fine.
To say that you're
It was
fine when
a
you're
fun
not
movie.
really.
I liked When Evil Grows. People praise Jim Carrey for being the highlight of the movie, but he was just playing Jim Carrey as he is in pretty much all of his movies, except The Truman Show, and that movie is so godlike. There's not a very widely... Anyways, I like The Truman Show. It's really good. Have you seen that movie?
Oh yeah, we've watched a couple. I like
I love that movie so much. The movie was fine.
Oh, Sonic?
It was fine. The Sonic movie was fine. It just didn't really feel like a Sonic movie because Sonic doesn't really act like Sonic. He acts like a character that a writer at Paramount came up with to sell baby Sonic keychains.
Which it did.
It
made a whole lot of money, actually.
They did.
Yeah, I think it's the highest.
It was
grossing
the highest grossing movie of that year. Part of that was COVID, but...
No, that came out before COVID, right?
I know it did, but then once COVID happened, no more movies came out.
Wait, when did it come out?
It came out in the first couple months of 2020.
Really?
Yeah. It was the last movie I saw before, the lockdown.
What about, before the lockdown?
It didn't even come out in China, which is the big money maker.
Yeah, August 2020.
I mean, it might have later, but it didn't come out at, around the same time as it came out in the States.